In 2006, a writer named John Strelke wrote a book called The Why Cafe, and it immediately went viral. And it's just very strange that everyone who read this book quitted their job within 3 months. What is the magic behind this book? Have you ever heard a saying that the existence precedes essence? What does it mean? Every one of us have already exist before knowing why we exist. The same goes for our job, family. We're always in our current position before we know why we are taking this step. The ancient Greek philosopher Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." And if we can figure out why first, then we continue to carry on our living, wouldn't life be completely different? So today, I would like to talk with you about this book, The Why Cafe. Hello everyone, this is Em in the room. Welcome to subscribe to my channel, chat with me, and enrich your spiritual life. The protagonist of this book is a man named John. One day, he encountered a terrible traffic jam and lost all his patience. Then he decided to leave the crowd and drove the car onto a small path. After 1 hour, unexpectedly, he got completely lost and didn't know where to go. It was a place completely strange and uninhabited. Just as the car was about to run out of gas, the author saw a strange building, which was a cafe, the Why Cafe. As John was starving, he rushed out of the car and entered the cafe in a hurry. And there was a waitress. She gave John an abnormal menu. There was a line of words written on the back said, "While having the meal, please think about. Why did you come here? Are you afraid of death? Are you satisfied?" Starting from these 3 questions, John spent a long night in the cafe. He chatted with different people while eating his meal throughout the night. As dawn broke and he finally had a completely awakening, what did he realize? It was a purpose for existing, abbreviated as PFE. The author believed that once you figure out what your PFE is, you will no longer feel lost or suffer. Generally, PFE is the purpose or mission of a person's existence in this world. It is a deep-seated belief or value concern. It is a desire or goal that person truly desires to achieve. It is the essence itself. And everyone's PFE is not the same because we have different backgrounds, values, relationships. Then, how to find your PFE? This is the hardest part. Do you remember the 3 lines of words on the back of the menu? Why are you here? Are you afraid of death? Are you satisfied? These 3 questions are the key to finding your own PFE. Ask yourself these 3 questions. Why are you here? The here in this question could refer to your country, society, family, and the company you're working for. So, by asking yourself this question could guide you to review your lifetime experience and what made you who you are today. Why are you here in this country, in this house, in this firm? And why are you here doing this job? To support your family, or is this what you live for? Is it your PFE? It's okay that you are not sure about it now. If you are not sure, ask yourself the second question. Are you afraid of death? This question reminds us to pay attention to the shortness and preciousness of our life. Whether you want it or not, death is the inevitable fate for everyone. Every day could become your last day on earth. If what you're doing now is not achieving your PFE, you're literally wasting your life. So, how do you know if you're wasting your life? The author gives us an example of a fisherman in his book. The fisherman was born to be a fisherman and to catch these fish. So, of course, he must be very satisfied because he is realizing the value of his life. And when a businessman asked him, "Why don't you try to catch more fish, expand your fishery, and make more money?" The fisherman said, "I already have enough fish to feed my family and myself. I can also enjoy time with family and friends. My life is so precious. Why should I waste it and making more money?" Actually, we can tell from this story that everyone have their own PFE. The businessman's PFE needs to be achieved by making money, so he can't understand why the fisherman don't expand his fishery and make more money. For the businessman, spending time with family and friends does not help him to realize the value of his life. The number on his bank book is the value of his life. So he tried every means to make money and realize the PFE of his own. However, the fisherman's PFE is fishing and then enjoy them with family. So he should devote his life to fishing as much as possible instead of wasting it on making money. You must pay attention to your heart and pursue what you really want. Don't be influenced by others so that you can live a truly happy and meaningful life. Just imagine if we ask the fisherman the three questions. Why are you here? I am here for fishing. Are you afraid of death? Of course, I was afraid of death, so I took every chance I got to become a fisherman. Are you satisfied? Oh yes, I'm so satisfied. I believe everyone should already know whether you are the fisherman or not. If not, then you should really re-examine your life now. And maybe you disagree and say, "It's true that I didn't live to do the job I have now. I know that I need to do other things to realize my PFE. For example, I want to travel around the world, but I should at least be alive, and being alive means that I need to spend money. So you can't say that I'm living a meaningless life. I just temporarily choose to settle for the ordinary or in order to see more beautiful scenery in the future." But is it true? We always tell ourselves that it is just temporary. It won't be long that I will begin to realize my PFE. But what was the result? It always ends up with us spending our whole life on the things that we don't like, and we do it every day. Recently, a concept has become viral all over the world, and that is the financial freedom. And almost everyone around me is working hard for realizing financial freedom. What does financial freedom really mean? To put it simply, you don't need to work, and you can cover your daily expenses by relying on the passive income generated by your assets such as real estate or stocks. But ignoring that, there are only a few people who have achieved financial freedom. And what's interesting is that most people think that financial freedom is a necessary preparation for achieving PFE. We always hear people say, "As soon as I retire, I will travel around the world. As soon as I retire, I will learn painting. As soon as I retire, I gotta write a book." There are just too many. In other words, these people believe that achieving financial freedom is necessary prerequisite for travel, painting, and writing a book. But is it true? Of course not. John Strategy's personal experience can prove this. He used to do administrative work in the company and receive a salary per month. Since his boss pays him a salary, it means that he has indeed created value. But he was not happy at all, because what he truly wants to do is to travel around the world, not working in a firm. So even if he created value, but this value is not his PFE. Although he didn't achieve financial freedom, he still quit his job and traveled around the world. There were no people paying him for traveling, but the 9 months of traveling allowed him to realize his own PFE in life. And he finally realized the meaning of his existence. So, after knowing John's experience, do you still think that financial freedom is a necessary preparation? There are too many people who clearly know how to realize their own PFE, but still spend a lifetime doing unnecessary preparation work. Of course, there are people who would say, if I go to realize my PFE and then I have no time to make money, what if I got cancer and I don't have money for hospital? Really think about it. If a doctor tells you that you only have 3 months left, you will use the 3 months to make money, or you would really use it to do things that you really want? The answer is obvious. A person who saves money to prepare for emergency will definitely still use his time to continue making money, even if they already got the money for emergency. What would you do? This is M in the house. This is a new channel, and your like and subscribe means a lot to me. Wish you all the best and realize your PFE ASAP.